Well, hello there, my name is Peter Thomson. I'm delighted to welcome you to this message. I believe everybody who's in business should write a book. Why? Well, what I did was I made a list of 10 key ideas why I believe anybody should write a book, and I'd like to share those with you today. Over the years since I started writing books, writing audio programs, video programs, online and offline stuff, I have written hundreds and hundreds of things. I had a newsletter that ran for 13 years. And that was 156 issues, and I wrote about an hour's worth of stuff for each of those newsletters. I have an e-zine that goes out, and now it's on a video, and I've done 851 of those. I nearly said 151, 851 of those, and I've written over 100 audio programs, 100 video programs. Why? Well, firstly, it provides great marketing collateral to go out into the marketplace with, but it also creates income. With a book these days, you can write a book so quickly and easily. This, in fact, is my latest book, How to Write Your Business Book in 5 Days or Less. It didn't take me 5 days to write this book. It took me 80 minutes. All I did was do a webinar, recorded it and had it transcribed and did the bits and pieces after that. But here are 10 reasons why I believe that it's a good idea, if you're a coach, consultant, speaker, trainer or small business owner, to write a book to get yourself out there in the marketplace. If you're a politician, you wait until you have retired from politics and then you write your book, because you can put some juicy bits in as well. If you're a successful business person, you wait till you're successful and then you do your book. If you're a sports person, you probably wait till your career is in the ascendancy and you're famous and really well liked and known, and you get someone else to write your book for you, possibly. Here's 10 reasons why we could. Firstly, you can make a difference with your knowledge, your experience and your expertise out there in the marketplace. You can make a positive difference to people's lives. Secondly, you can make money. Absolutely nothing wrong with money. My view about money is it's a silent applause for a job well done and value delivered to other people. And what better, easier, faster way than to create a very simple book where you can share your ideas. You get increased fees. It's a strange thing, but so true. I've found, anyway, I don't know if you would find the same or have found the same, that once you're an established author, you have this sort of positioning in the marketplace whereby people expect to pay you at the author fee rate, in the sense of you're a recognised authority in your marketplace. And that's point 4, you are recognised as somebody and you are significant in your marketplace. This is the best business card you could ever have. Imagine going into a meeting, giving your business card, your book, to somebody, and then very gently, this is what I do, is to say, would you like me to sign it? And the person will say yes or no. I've never had anybody ever say no. What a great positioning for yourself in your particular arena. You can leave a legacy with your ideas. So if you want to leave your ideas, the ideas that you've learnt over your life, to future generations, what better way than in a book? You can capture your knowledge, your experience and your expertise into such a format, taking it out of your mind and putting it down on the paper, so it's possible to be used in different ways, and I'll talk about that more in a moment or two. You can recognise what I call your magic ingredient. And the magic ingredient is not just your knowledge, not your experience, not your expertise. All of those are important, but it's also your take on it. So that's the bit that separates you from the marketplace, is the bit that only you know, your version of whatever it is that you're sharing. You can use it for lead generation. I use the whole book and give away the whole book free of charge, and I'm sure there's a link somewhere on this page for you to be able to get hold of your copy of it as well. So maybe you could either give the whole book away, or you could give away maybe 3 chapters at the start, and you could say to somebody, if you like the 3 chapters, maybe you'll buy the rest of the book. And of course, the great thing about having captured your knowledge, experience, expertise and your take is it gives you choice, and it gives you a number of choices. I've listed 6 of them. It gives you a choice as to when you work, because your income is coming in without you having to be there. It can have a choice as to where you do what you do, because once you're providing informational products, if you've got an internet connection and you've got your laptop, I mean, basically you're there in business. You can decide how. You have a freedom of how you do what you do, and a freedom of with whom you do it, which is just fantastic news, isn't it? And you have a freedom of the why you do it. And 6th one is you have freedom as how much you earn. You get to choose with those 6 when, where, how, with whom, why, and how much you get paid for doing it. So I think it's absolutely essential that we write a book. And here's an 11th idea. If only to take the ideas that you've cascaded from your mind onto paper, and not just making a book with it, but then taking those ideas and turning them into a vast variety of other informational products online and offline. And that's usually where the real money is made. So if you haven't done a book yet, I'm talking about a business book, not a fiction book. If you haven't done a book yet, I wonder what might be holding you back. Is it that you don't know how to do it? In which case, get a copy of mine and I'll show you. Hopefully that was useful, and having a book of your own will help you in the quest that I think everyone has in life. It's certainly been mine. Freedom from everything that may have held us back, and freedom to be, do and have whatever we set our hearts and minds upon, so we can build for ourselves a business and a life of total choice, where we can help the maximum number of people, even those we can't reach directly. We can reach them with our books and informational products, and we can make a positive difference to their lives as well, which in turn we get rewarded for. I think it's a great idea to make a book. Are you going to do it? I hope so. If you've got any questions or queries, pop them in the boxes down there and I'll answer them for you. See you on the next one. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. Then click to watch the next video. Remember to visit our website at peterthomson.com and download your free copy of my latest book, How to Write Your Business Book in 5 days or less. Until next time, every success.